Hey YouTube, this is Primetime Pokemon. In this video, I'll be opening up a booster box's worth of Sword and Shield Pokemon booster packs. Now this opening will be solely on the TCG Online. Now this is step one to getting some videos up where I do online battles. So something you may not know about my channel, but I have been a collector since 1999 when base set was new. The last 3 years or so, ever since the release of Crimson Invasion, I jumped 100% into the competitive scene. So now this video will be geared mainly towards the competitive player. What I'll be doing is pointing out more of the competitive cards and strategies based with those cards. Now of course I am a collector at heart, so I am hoping to pull as many ultra rares and secret rares as possible. So let's jump on over to the online TCG. You can see that I do have 67 total packs to open up. So I'll open up the 36 in this video and then do a future opening. Another thing to note would be that trading sealed packs for single cards is a great way to build a deck for the online TCG. I really do like the online TCG, mainly because I can battle whenever I would like. And I don't have to go anywhere, I don't have to travel, and of course with the worldwide pandemic right now, public events for the most part are shut down. So let's start with Sword and Shield base set. This set was released on February 7th, 2020. It is the first set in the Sword and Shield series of sets, and it is the first set to feature 8th generation Pokemon. V cards would be new to the Sword and Shield base set. So let's open it up here, see what's on the inside. I do hope to do a video just like this for Rebel Clash. Have not opened up any Sword and Shield packs so far. It does look like I have these 3. I may have redeemed something that had those cards on the inside. So first pack, it looks like Drapion would be the rare. This is a somewhat large set, 216 total cards. It is smaller than some of the Sun and Moon series sets. Those are getting too large for the most part. So lots of new cards here. I do like the looks of the basic energy cards, something a little bit different about Sword and Shield. Fairy type Pokemon are no more. I believe they converted to Psychic type. Rare here would be a Rhyperior, a rare holo. I do like the looks as a collector of the rare holo cards in this set. It has vertical lines, the rare holo cards do, and the pattern really stands out. So it is pretty cool. Card I'd like to pull most here would be the Zacian V, the gold colored secret rare. That is worth about $70. So not much so far from these first few packs. Another rare holo, this time a Galarian Berserker. And I do have a cheat sheet by me with all the pronunciations. I may have to grab that. But all of these cards are new into my collection for the most part. Done very well with the Lightning Energy. Not much so far when it comes to competitive cards. Just looking at a few of the abilities on these ones. Centiskorch would be the rare in this pack. Of course, the 3 Stage 2 starters, Cinderace, Rillaboom, and then Inteleon. Those 3 starters would be the featured Pokemon for the newest set out right now, Rebel Clash. All 3 of those Pokemon in VMAX form. There's a Potion. That's a very old trainer card there. So here we have a Morpeko. My wife usually sits in on the live streams and premieres. She thinks Morpeko looks very cute. So another Potion there. Haven't pulled much for competitive cards yet. Zacian V, like I said, probably the best V card in this set. 17 different V cards available. Looks like Cloyster would be the rare in this pack. Haven't pulled anything better than a rare holo so far. I am trying something a little bit new here in my new studio. Ordinary Rod is a very good card here. it allows you to do two different things. So some irony on this card, Ordinary Rod, nothing ordinary about it. It allows you to choose one or both. Shuffle up to 2 Pokemon from your discard pile into your deck, or shuffle up to 2 basic energy cards from your discard pile into your deck. So lots of possibilities with Ordinary Rod and with Professor's research in this set where you can discard your whole hand, Ordinary Rod is very good at retrieving some of those cards from the discard. There is a Drampa as the rare. Of course, VMAX, Pokemon new to this set as well. Have not happened in real life as of this recording. I have not pulled a Rainbow Rare Trainer. It is possible. Claydol here. I'll have to watch the number of packs. 31 is how many packs I should end it with. I have done lots of online TCG opening videos in the past before I sort of updated my channel and decided to return to YouTube. So there is a Corviknight, a rare reverse holo. Very dark looking artwork on this card. And the final card. There we go, a Zamazenta V. So the first V pull of this opening, Zamazenta and then Zacian, would be the 2 Pokemon this set is based around. Of course, the featured legendary Pokemon for both Pokemon Sword and Shield. I actually prefer Zacian V just because it is a much better card overall. And that's usually the way it goes with my favorite Pokemon. Usually the Pokemon that have better cards are my favorites. That's why Charizard is my favorite Pokemon of all time, because it was so good in base set and it was a very valuable card. Let's see here. Lucky Egg. That's like Pokemon Go. Have not played that game in a while. So Orbeetle would be the rare. Now I have opened up a Sword and Shield booster box on my channel. I have opened up a Rebel Clash booster box as well as live streamed a booster box opening of it as well. Rare in this pack would be another Galarian Berserker with 216 total cards in the set. It's hard to believe I get multiples already. That's why, like I said, I really prefer just trading these sealed packs for cards when I'm looking to deck build, and I'm a little bit behind on building decks just because I didn't open up anything from January until about late May this year. So here's a Team Yell Grunt, and I believe this is one of the 4 full art trainers available in this set. Put an energy attached to one of your opponent's Pokemon into their hand. A disruptive type of card. There's a Lapras, and Lapras VMAX, one of 4 different VMAX cards in this set. Snorlax would be the one that I like most. Let's see here, not too much so far. Like I said, that Zamazenta V. Haven't really pulled much for trainer cards either, other than the Ordinary Rod. There's a Mudsdale. And even though this is an 8th generation set for the most part, there's still a mix of different generations of Pokemon. Definitely trying to point out some of the more competitive cards. Here's the first step to getting Snorlax VMAX into play. I am a big fan of Snorlax, just from the Snorlax holo from the Jungle set. Very cool looking. Of course, this requires colorless energy, so you can use it for the most part in any type of deck. Falling down does 170 damage, so V cards replace GX, and V cards more similar to EX in the way that they are utilized in the TCG. So 2 prize cards are taken if a V card is knocked out. If a VMAX is knocked out, 3 prize cards instead of 2, so that's similar to Tag Team GX. So a couple of V cards so far. There is a Polteageist, or Poltegeist, depending on how you'd like to pronounce that. Galarian Ponyta, I am sort of a big fan of. If you watched my birthday live stream, we were almost twins. I was wearing my birthday hat, almost like a horn on it. So another copy of Ordinary Rod, I'll take that any day. It reminds me of the Trainer's Toolkit. I highly recommend that product, no matter if you're a collector or a competitive player, just because you do get some alternate artwork trainer cards, which are pretty cool looking. Final card here would be a Gengar, a rare holo, so a first generation Pokemon. Gengar originally in the Fossil set. I believe Haunter was a rare in that set as well, which is a little bit strange. So Great Ball used to be very good for getting Pokemon into your hands. Something like Quick Ball is much better, except for Quick Ball is only for basic Pokemon. There we go. There is a Torkoal V, and I believe this is a full art. Now there are 12 different V full art cards in this set, and Fire-type Pokemon are pretty powerful right now with something like Welder, Reshiram, and Charizard GX, or Torkoal V. Not the most powerful attacker in the world, but it can do 180 damage with Combustion Pillar. So not bad there. A cool looking card. I like the flames in the background and then the purple background as well. So doing okay so far. A couple of V cards and then a V full art. Another copy of Ordinary Rod. Rare Candy's a very good trainer card for getting basic Pokemon evolved to Stage 2 Pokemon very quickly. Rare here would be a Poltegeist again. There we go. Next pack here. Let's see, and I do prefer Rillaboom for the 3 Stage 2 starters. Normally I prefer Water-type starters, but in this generation I like the Grass-type line. So there's a Stonejourner as a rare reverse holo, and I believe Stonejourner is a VMAX in this set. And then Corviknight is the rare card that I pulled in reverse holo form earlier. Still haven't pulled much for competitive Pokemon cards. Let's see what Vitality Band does. The attacks of the Pokemon this card is attached to do 10 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. So a good way to increase a powerful Pokemon's attacks by a little bit more, maybe being able to knock out a Tag Team GX or a VMAX in one attack instead of 2. Similar to Choice Band, how that worked, except for Vitality Band works with any type of Pokemon when you're attacking it. Let's see here. Wow, done very well with Ordinary Rod. Reverse holo would be a Galarian Obstagoon, a rare. Doing well with the rare reverse holos. And the final card would be an Inteleon. Normally, like I said, I do prefer the water type starters, and a lot of people thought Inteleon before it was actually released may look similar to Greninja. I am a big fan of Greninja. So about 15 packs left open in this booster box opening. There we go. There's a competitive card, Aurora Energy. Pokegear 3.0 is not bad as well. I've definitely used that card in decks in the past. Aurora Energy, similar to Rainbow Energy, except for Rainbow Energy makes you put a damage counter on the Pokemon you attach it to. Aurora Energy is better. It provides any type of basic energy, and then what you have to do is when you attach it to a Pokemon, you discard a card from your hand. The thing there is lots of cards actually, it is a positive to discard something like getting an energy in the discard pile to accelerate it back into play, or maybe getting a Pokemon in the discard pile to retrieve it back, or copy its attacks with something like Mewtwo and Mew GX. So that is a very good pull there. I'll take that. Final card would be a Whimsicott. So not a bad pack there. A couple of useful and competitive cards. And I do appreciate those who have actually sent their online TCG codes to me. I have been keeping all of the codes in my opening so far just because I don't have many packs online yet. Metal Saucer is a very important card to use with Zacian V. Metal Saucer allows you to attach a Metal Energy card from your discard pile to one of your bench Metal type Pokemon. So Aurora Energy would work well with this card as well. And Zacian V has an ability on it that allows you to, I believe, draw 3 cards and attach any of the Metal Energy cards you draw immediately to Zacian V. So a very quick way to accelerate energy there with its ability, as well as Metal Saucer. So that is why Zacian V is so popular. It does major damage very quickly. Final card here would be a Galarian Obstagoon, a card that I just pulled in reverse holo form. Let's go here. Really do appreciate everyone who watches when I do premiere these videos. If you have any suggestions for me on how I can improve, let me know. I did move the face cam for these online TCG openings, trying to put it in the best spot where it's not really blocking much. There is the Stage 2 Fire type starter from the Galar region, Cinderace. Of course, Cinderace VMAX in Rebel Clash. Really excited for Darkness Ablaze to be released in August. I have pre-ordered several booster boxes of that set, Charizard V and VMAX in that set. So there's Rotom Bike. Draw cards until you have 6 cards in your hand, and then your turn ends. Final card here. There we go. Another Zamazenta V. If only it was a Zacian V, I'd be about halfway there to building a Zacian V deck. And this card is more defensive strategy-wise. Its ability to prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon VMAX. So just there, you could keep Zamazenta V on your bench, and then if your opponent tries attacking with a VMAX, put Zamazenta in the active, and more than likely your opponent wouldn't be able to attack. So not bad there. 2 copies of that card. Let's see. There's a Pal Pad. A good way to shuffle supporter cards back. There we go. There is a VMAX. So Stonejourner VMAX. A very high HP of 330. 2 attacks on this card. Max Rockfall does 200 damage for 3 energy cards. Now, you could actually play this in the expanded format if you'd like, and then you could put something like Strong Energy on here and increase that amount of damage a little bit more. But for the most part, this is more of a collector's card. Just very cool. It is almost like a full art. In appearance, there's really not any of just the glossy VMAX cards, at least at this point. So 1 of 4 VMAX from Sword and Shield base set. Lapras, Morpeko, and Snorlax would be the other 3. So not bad there. Similar to the pulls I'd get in a booster box opening. Now I better check the number there. I'll close out after this pack. Final card there would be a Poltegeist again. So 41 packs. I have 10 more packs left to go. How about a full art trainer? Marnie and Professor's Research would be the 2 that I would like most. Quick Ball, would love to pull that out. Or like I said, the Professor's Research I really like, just because it is more of a nostalgic card for me, because I played a lot of Professor Sycamore when I first started playing the competitive scene. Would like to shout out a couple of friends of mine, SentaiFan45 and then Papa Blastoise. Us 3 really got into playing the competitive TCG together and then driving to events. Of course, Justin, Papa Blastoise, he has been playing the competitive scene for a long time. So here we have a Crushing Hammer. That's a reprinted card, a disruptive type of card overall. Switch, an always useful way to retreat your Pokemon for free. 2 rares in this pack. So we have a Morpeko, and then the final card would be a Chinchino, and this is one of the more competitive cards in the set. This card's ability is very similar to Zoroark GX. Make Do says you must discard a card from your hand in order to use this ability. Once during your turn, you may draw 2 cards. So it's always useful to get more cards into your hand every single turn. Chinchino is a good way to do this. The only disadvantage when it comes to this card versus something like Zoroark GX and its trade ability, this card really isn't a good attacker at all, so it's mainly going to stay on your bench. Now, the advantage over Zoroark GX is that 1 prize card is taken instead of 2 if this card is knocked out. But it is something better than like Pidgeotto, for example. 8 packs left to go now. Let's see what happens. Still on the hunt for that Zacian V in real life also. Here we have a Musharna. And just as someone looking to build a deck from these packs, it wouldn't be bad getting duplicates like with that Zamazenta, but then That Zamazenta I'm really never going to use. So Quick Ball could be the best card in Sword and Shield base set. Even better than Ultra Ball, except for Quick Ball. You only discard one card from your hand, and then you can search your deck for any basic Pokemon. Where in Ultra Ball, you could go out and find any Pokemon that you would like. But a great trainer card and a great way to get your deck set up very quickly. So it could be the best card, like I said. And then Rillaboom, my favorite Stage 2 starter from the Galar region here in Rare Holo form. This card's ability is decent. Once during your turn, you may search your deck for up to 2 Grass Energy cards and attach them to one of your Pokemon. Let's see what happens in this next pack. Really do enjoy making these online TCG opening videos. And it is just a great way to really bond with your own friends, make new friends. I know my wife plays the TCG. Such a competitive game, and it's really not only for little kids. There's a lot of strategy involved, and it's almost like chess in a way. That's what I like to think about, is that not only do you have to think about what you're going to do, but you have to think about what your opponent's going to do next turn, and then maybe yourself as well. What's going to happen a turn or two from now? Because if you just think one step at a time, you're really not going to get far when playing this game. So a Poltegeist rare reverse holo here, done very well with that Pokemon. Rare in the pack would be a Zamazenta V. So what is that? The third copy you can see right here. 3 copies of this card. Maybe I can trade it for some packs. Who knows? That's something you can do online as well, is you can trade away some cards for sealed packs, and then you can trade those sealed packs for cards that you actually like. So a solid card here in the reverse holo slot, Pokegear 3.0. This is a card that I use to find Welder in some of my fire type decks. Final card, there we go. I was hoping for a full art trainer, the Team Yelgrun. Put an energy attached to one of your opponent's Pokemon into their hand. So of the 4, it could be the one that I wanted to pull least, but at least I did pull out a full art trainer. Have not pulled out a rainbow rare trainer yet in anything that I've opened online or in real life. Let's see here. I don't want to go too far and go past the 36 pack mark. Another switch, not bad. Final card here would be a Musharna. So lots of duplicates there. You can see this little number, 2 cards in my collection. 3 packs left to go after this one. Vitality Band again, a good tool card like I mentioned earlier. And then a Torkoal V. So another card I have duplicates of. I have 1 full art and then 1 regular V. I believe so. Yes, that's true. I do like the looks, how the pattern goes diagonally on this card. It sort of is very cool. I was watching a video where someone was showing their gold Zacian V, and that is a beautiful looking card. Would love to pull it. There's a Cloyster as the rare. 2 copies of this card as well. Last pack after this one, and like I said, I should be doing a Rebel Clash opening very soon. Let me know if you have any suggestions for me when it comes to a video like this. So Cinderace, I pulled this card in rare holo form earlier. Rare reverse holo here. Final card would be a Centiskorch. Last pack in this 36 booster pack opening of Sword and Shield base set booster packs. Wish me luck, please. I need it. Let's hope for something good. Come on. So, it looks like just the final card in this pack for something good. It would be, oh, at least I haven't pulled this card before, a Stonejourner. So that will, for the most part, conclude this video. I thank everyone for watching. Not a bad opening overall. I did pull out several V cards, and then I did pull Zamazenta V multiple times. So like I said, quick ball, ordinary rod, but lots left to pull when it comes to Sword and Shield base set. Still haven't pulled out any Marnie or Professor's Research. Those only come in rare holo form. I could have pulled those as reverse holos or full arts. But I have lots of packs left to open as well as some real life openings for Sword and Shield. So that will conclude this video. Thank you everyone for watching. As always, before you go, make sure to check out all the links in the description of this video. If you would like to support my channel even more, you can always subscribe and turn on all notifications, and then you can think about purchasing my book, becoming a patron on Patreon, or donating via these premieres or live streams in the chat. So thank you everyone for watching, and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.